some north and southbound onlooker delays. It looks like perhaps one of the left lanes on the southbound side is blocked related to that problem.
Support comes from Tacoma Chamber Music and Jazz, presenting the Houston debut of the New York Philharmonic String Quartet, featuring former Houston Symphony Concertmaster Frank Wong, March 29th at Hobby Center. More at Tacoma.com.
Support also comes from members like you and from JSC Federal Credit Union, offering mortgage options for those buying a house or looking to refinance. Restrictions apply. Details at jscfcu.org. Equal housing lender, insured by NCUA. Home winds right now shifting out to the northeast at around 5 later on today. We'll have mostly sunny skies and a high near 74. Right now, clear skies 52 here at the UH campus, and it's 6:30. Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Dave Mattingly. Vice President Pence says the federal government will expedite President Trump's disaster declarations for Nebraska and Iowa, where record river flooding has damaged hundreds of homes and businesses.
The American people are going to stand with people across Nebraska, across Iowa, across all of the 8 states that have been impacted by this severe weather and this flooding.
That's Pence speaking yesterday in Omaha after surveying some of the flood damage. A group of civil rights organizers and faith-based leaders wants the director of the FBI to meet with them to explain what's being done to combat violence by white supremacists. NPR's Layla Fowler reports.
The leaders of groups that include the SIC Coalition and the NAACP Legal Defense and Educational Fund wrote a letter demanding the meeting. In it, they say attacks against houses of worship have become far too common.
We need to start demanding action from federal law enforcement officials, beginning with the director of the FBI.
That's Farhana Kara, the executive director of the civil rights group Muslim Advocate.
The group cite deadly attacks on a synagogue in Pennsylvania and a church in Charleston, South Carolina. Last week, 50 people were shot to death and dozens were wounded at 2 mosques in New Zealand. An Australian man, a self-described white supremacist, is the suspected gunman. This is NPR News from Washington.
Live from News 88.7 in Houston, I'm Eddie Robinson. Crews have extinguished that massive chemical fire we've been telling you about that burned for 3 days. As Davis Land reports, responders continue to spray foam and water on the site.
Intercontinental Terminals Company says they're trying to keep the area cool to prevent any of the remaining material from reigniting. The fire sent a giant plume of black smoke into the air for 3 days, but health officials said it remained high enough in the atmosphere to not cause problems with air quality. Still, the ominous cloud caused widespread concern, and people near the fire started calling out of work. Multiple school districts canceled classes on caution and remain closed. Company officials say steam and smoke from the fire may still be visible as the site cools down.
It's Davis Land reporting. We're expecting an update from company officials later this morning. In other news, a 12th case of measles is confirmed in Texas. This latest is in Collin County near Dallas. As Miguel Perez reports, more cases could develop because the infected patient visited a grocery store last week.
It's a substantial spike from previous years. There were 9 measles cases reported in Texas last year, 1 in 2017. Chris Van Dusen is a spokesperson for the Department of State Health Services.
There's more measles cases than we saw last year, and so that certainly catches your attention. It's not been sort of one single outbreak. These seem to be kind of sporadic cases occurring in different parts of the state for the most part.
The virus is